How are we doing today, gang? Yes, it's a new day, and we're out here doing something completely different than what we were doing yesterday. Or whenever the last clip we made. We were gonna install, glow shift fucking thermostat, temperature gauge, but that's not what's gonna happen because we didn't measure our fucking hose. So yeah, we gotta measure before we buy things from now on. I think that should have been a given, but I think what happened was I was getting the 40 millimeter because I think the 40 millimeter is still gonna be a little too small because this hose is huge, but it needed to be huge because this inlet or whatever to the fucking water pump is like or my thermostat housing is like fucking, I don't know, 45 millimeters, 46 millimeters. So yeah, this obviously wasn't gonna fucking work. This shit's literally being eaten by it. So I don't even know if the 40 is gonna work because it's gonna be too fucking small and loose on the hose. So I'll have to figure out something. Before I install it, or we're not gonna be able to use it. And I want to be able to use it just because we're gonna get a new whatchamacallit? We're gonna have a new gauge pod in there, gauge cluster. So we need more gauges. And I feel like, come on, gang. I know, right? Maybe if I wasn't a complete dumbass, we'll come at it like this angle right here. Bruh. And scoot it with my hand. Sketchy, but it works. As long as you got a good grasp on your fucking pliers, you should be good. Damn. Come on now. So yeah, that was pretty much us showing you this is not gonna fit. We're gonna need like a 40 millimeter one. But even at that, I don't even know if that's gonna, like, okay, I can't see. 33. I'm probably not fucking zeroed, but it's fine. I'm not looking for fucking precision here. I'm looking for fucking the right part. This is gonna give me the roughest numbers, but better than no numbers. See, this shit's like 32, bro. I don't know why they fucking lying. And that thing's like fucking 35. Or 47, or 45. I'm adding 2 for no reason. Probably because that's 32. When I measure here, that's 33, 34. So if I measured here, it was 35. I'm guessing maybe on that little flare on the end. It don't fucking matter because we're just gonna squish the hose onto it. Yeah, so probably do need a different hose. Definitely need a new part. I'm not gonna lie. We've been doing something completely different. Fucking with the bubble slides.
Nope.
Yeah, I put a shirt on. But yeah. We stopped fucking with the fucking gauge cluster shit and the damn radiator hose. We went ahead and taped off and Hey, this is my first time doing this. You know, if it ain't the first, if it ain't the worst, your first job is always gonna be your worst job, okay? I'm just gonna sand this shit off and recover it again if there's any pits or anything. So try to make it as smooth as possible and fill in all the fucking holes and divots, but yeah, y'all know how that goes. So we're gonna go ahead and put all this stuff back in here. Make sure everything's decent. Make sure that hose clamp is on the hose right. Hope I don't have to bleed this thing. I shouldn't really have to. There might be like a bubble of air, but it should like, when I open up my radiator cap, it should come out by itself, considering it wasn't that much air. Wow, I did this like the most complicated way. Okay, boom. Slip that on first, boom. Slip that on there, boom. Pop this over here. Come on, get on, get on, get on. There you go. Boom. Pop that back down. Push this down. Because we want it to be level. Take this, wrap it around here. Make sure that's plugged in. We need a new air intake for sure, because I broke the let me just show you guys. I can just pull this out, which is not supposed to happen. So yeah, we need a new housing, but I'm not paying for that. We're gonna get a new just cold air intake. But yeah, that's an update on that. We're about to go do some driving. Really, I'm just trying to be sure, because they said I can drive after 20 minutes, but I'm not sure if I did a good job on this or not. Honestly, I mean, I cleaned the wheel with alcohol and everything. I mean, we still got this side over here to do. But I sanded down all like the high spots, and I have to take off these little weird paint chips. I'm trying to get you guys a better view. And we got this bottom part down here to do too. That's easy. This is all easy. This was probably like the hardest part, so I wanted to start here first. Because I had a bunch of deep pits and craters that are like right in here, all on this edge. So I'm trying to see if we can remake that, or if I can just fill it in, and yeah. So here we are. Man, just look at this body line right here. God damn. Gee. I need paint correction. Alright, we're done. Yeah, my bad. How to get that cinematic view and shit. So yeah. Fixing the tire. Waiting on that cinder pipe or wool joint pipe thing. I don't know what it's called. But it's just so we can install our glow shift. Lifetime warranty. All right, we're gonna open up this box. See what's in it. I'm gonna catch you on the flip. It's only been a few hours. It's already pretty dry. But I'm not gonna start fucking sanding it or wet sanding it until, 4 hours later. Fuck, the Mormons. Not the Mormons. Jesus loves me, yes I know. just a little degenerate. I don't care what you guys gotta say. A V8 chopping is just where it's at, okay? That sounds nice, man. I'm thinking about pro charging this. I'd rather pro charge because I don't think a supercharger is gonna be good for the 5.7. I mean, there's so many pro chargers. There's a pro charger kit made for the 5.7, so I feel like that it would just be better for it, you know? Yeah, does that make sense? I'm not sure. It's just what I'm guessing. Because then if we try to get a supercharger for it, like, it's just... There's that one weird one, or we can use, like, the Hellcat one, which I'm pretty sure the Hellcat one has, like, more liters. I think it moves. It's not like a 3.0 or nothing, but it's like a 2 point something, I think. Something like that. I'm not sure. I don't want to tell you nothing wrong. But, yeah. I do want to boost this, but I don't know if I want to boost it with a pro charger, with a turbo, or a Hellcat supercharger. Pro charger. Probably make good 600 horsepower. I don't even know how much I make right now. I have not seen it on a dyno, and I have not got it tuned after the first initial tune. It's like I already need to. Yeah, we need a torque converter, and then we need to work on this interior. I do want starlights. We're gonna do starlights. We're dyeing the pillars. I should have another pillar coming in for our new little shift gauges and shit, which, or I would have had it set up earlier today if I would have got the right damn hose fitting. But they sent me a 34 millimeter fucking hose fitting when I think I needed like a 42 to like a 45. I ordered a 42. If it's too small, we're just gonna put an extra fucking zip tie on it. But yeah, we should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and back out of here, catch on the flip. We're gonna run some errands.
The next day.
Alright, gang. Fucking helicopters. It's a brand new day. And we're messing with this shit again. I started sanding it. Honestly. Should have did better with my tape job. Should have got up to this, or covered this whole part right here with fucking Bondo or whatever this shit is, this wheel filler stuff. But we're doing all right. We got the, you see these deep craters right in here filled in. Yeah, y'all can see that. Really just working on getting this smoothed out so we can go back over it, I guess. Because I guess this whole section from here, from this spoke to about this this spoke pass by right here, we're gonna try to just sand it, buff it, and then repaint it. Because damn, we're gonna retape it and stuff because I've been hitting the paint with the freaking that, and I don't want to be doing that because we're gonna have to end up taking this whole wheel and fucking just repainting it because we wanted to do this. But it's okay. It's all an experience. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing got to be perfect out here. We can always buy new wheels. I mean, you can always find new wheels too. But I feel like we did pretty good on this. If it'll freaking focus. Yeah, I feel like it. Oh my gosh, come on. Come on, come on. Just show the wheel. Show the holes. There we go. You see all those gray looking, damn. Hold on. Maybe that helps. But you guys see all those craters that have gray filled into it now? That probably needs to go back over again. But I'm talking about like these ones down here. That's filled in, that's filled in. Now we're just gonna get all the rest of the fucking Bondo off and try to fill it in again. Just all the extra shit so it's smooth whenever we go to paint it. Which, this is a big area. Probably should have stripped down the whole wheel, then fixed it. But, you know, we ain't doing that kind of shit. We didn't have that kind of time. I think I just wanted to do something. And that's what I did. Now I just wanted to make it work. So yeah, if you guys plan on fixing your wheels or, you know, putting any kind of wheel filler on them and repairing them like that, you might want to take the wheel off. I mean, you could do it if it's a small area, but if it's a large area, go ahead and take the wheel off. I think it'd be a lot easier. On that note, I'm gonna catch you on the flip. Alright, gang. Same day. But we're pretty much done with this motherfucking wheel. As you see, it's black all the way around. We did hit it with our spray paint. It's pretty much dried now, but I'm not gonna fuck with it. Cause I think I wanna put a clear coat on it in about 30 minutes or so to an hour. Hit it with a clear coat, then take off all this, you know, beautiful wrapping we did. We might hit it with another coat just because that's the color and I don't want it to... You see how it's matching this bag pretty much? It's not all the way black. It's not like a super gloss black. It's almost like a weird gray. But let's clean up this part right here so we can see a good color. See, it's kind of more glossy. Come here, it's not as glossy. But that's as expected, honestly. We're gonna come back through with a clear coat and hopefully that gives it its gloss. Clean off most of the dirt. But yeah, I mean, this is my first wheel repair job that I've ever done. Can't say it was the best. Honestly, if I was to do this in the future, like whenever we go to do these, I'm probably gonna leave this wheel on, obviously, but if it was a bigger job, like the job that was up here, I should have taken it off. Oh, got some dirt there. I should have taken it off, take the wheel off, really stripped all of the paint. But as you see, we're not trying to fucking repaint the whole wheel, because then we might as well just strip and repaint all the wheels because it's not gonna be the same color. I know I should be touching this, putting oils on it and shit, but we'll wash it off before I spray it again with the clear coat. I'm just trying to see what it's gonna look like next to the paint, but I don't want to pull off anything I don't need to yet. So yeah, we'll give it another 30 minutes or so. But we did the wheel filler. You see there's no more dips except for maybe like right here and right in here. See those little nicks right there? Those are probably holes that didn't get filled all the way in just because, you know, I'm a noob. But it's a good learning experience, for sure. Especially if I'm gonna have to like use body filler or anything in the future on anything else. So, it was pretty fun. But yeah, we're gonna do another coat, and then clear coat, and then take off this fucking wrap and see how good it fucking blends. Which I doubt it's gonna blend. I feel like there's gonna be paint lines everywhere, and then places I'm gonna have to like fix, but you know, as expected. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip.
The next day.
Alright gang, here we are. It's a new day. I'm just trying to show y'all this this shit we did on this wheel. Yeah, it's way more glossier. The paint we use is not the same color as the paint, obviously, but there's no rash. Like, for this rash, our deep craters. Like, bro, we filled that in really good. Like, sheesh, bro. Paint's a little wavy, but I think that's just because the way I taped it off. Yeah, nah. That wheel filler for the win. Went ahead and put some speckled gold just to fuck around and experiment. But alright, that's not what we're doing today, gang. Went ahead and bought a fucking cold interior from my homie. You know, hand-me-down parts. So we're gonna get in here, take this whole thing out. Take like 5 minutes to do. And then see if it does anything different. Probably not, but you know, it's gonna give us more room to fuck around and find out, honestly. So we still gotta find the right hose coupler or hose joiner adapter for our thermostat gauge, or our coolant temperature gauge. That's gonna be going to our gauge cluster in there. That hasn't came in yet, but it's on the way. I don't know how I feel about this metal tube though. I know it's gonna get even hotter than this. So I'm gonna have to like, I think I wanna wrap it or something. For sure. But yeah. Let's go ahead and get this install underway. Old one's out. Be sure you grab your fucking sensor. Because you're gonna need to replace it. This one's gonna pop right into here. Alright, gang. We got that shit installed. Except our hose is just not long enough, so we gotta go get another one. Or try to like, I don't know. I've been wanting to freaking do something with this loom of hose right here. Seems like it's too excessive. Like I could be running a shorter hose or some shit. But then again, that hose may not be big enough for that, so. I was gonna try to find a little extension to put on there, but I have no little pieces of hose left over from anything. So we're just gonna get some new ones. Rena. Rena, Rena. Come here, girl. Come here. Here. Good girl. Good here. Hey, gang. We're back. Had to run to the hardware store. We had to get a new hose so we can bridge this shit. Really just replace this whole thing. Because, you know, why the fuck not? Dang, gang, here we go. Finally got that cold air intake. Just a spectre intake. Ain't nothing too special, but, you know, it's cold air intake. I do plan on wrapping this thing, probably in like something so it's not absorbing so much heat, because it is a metal tube. But, you know, I mean, it looks better. Probably could use a decent engine detail. I mean, I did wipe off some shit, but it's not like perfect. Just getting the dust off of everything. You know? Yeah. So here we go. Probably gonna get a new reservoir, because I know it's been through some shit. Probably needs some flushing. Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good. Finally got some space to push down this fucking catch can. I might even drop it a little bit, remove this bracket, and actually, I don't know, figure out something to do in this area. And then this hose, we gotta order the fucking the coolant sender adapter joiner fucking pipe, whatever you call it. I don't know, it doesn't have a specific name, but we're gonna come in here, cut this in half, and then Put that in between there, and then that's where our freaking sensor is gonna go for our gauges, for our temperature gauge, our coolant temperature gauge. That's gonna go next to our freaking wideband sensor, the wideband gauge. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and catch on the flip. I'm probably gonna go drive around, see how this thing sounds.